emergency that he has to take care of. Hey, if you can though, tune in. I got the one and only Shane Dollar in the building, my main man. What's good, bro? Hey man, this is the show where I interview independent rappers, independent singers, and interested people. You know what I'm saying? My man right here is the man of many hats. Man right here, and you can Google him, by the way. You know what I'm saying? As with a lot of my guests, you can Google this guy. Just pull him up, man. Shane Johnson, aka Shane Dollar, man. So what's good, man? What's good, man?
You know, just trying to get through all this current stuff going on in the world, trying to continue to make a living, and deal with all the current stress and trauma that this COVID stuff has put on everybody.
Bills, COVID, all the bullshit. Yeah. That's what's up, bro. That's what's going on.
But I'm getting by.
Yeah, we all getting back. Man, for those of you who don't know, me and Shane go back to I guess you could say 2001. I've been knowing him damn near 20 years.
Long time.
A long time, man. Grew up underneath this guy. Played football with him. Seen him perform. I mean, I know the guy. You know, and his longevity is longer than 58. For real. The guy, like I said, the guy has a man of many hats. People know you for rapping, Shane.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that you DJ.
Yeah, so DJing came about because I wanted to make music my career. You know what I mean? And I started thinking, well, how can I do that? I had been rapping at that point for 10 years or so. And I said, well, I get paid a little something to go put a show together, but I ain't making enough money to feed a family off music. What can I do? So I picked up some DJ equipment, started teaching myself how to do it. Started booking little parties with my friends and stuff. And then I had one of my friends named Ray Bennett. He's really big in the wedding industry.
Okay.
He does wedding planning, he does coordinating, he DJs weddings, he does everything. He said, look man, you're not going to make no money in the clubs, stuff like that. He said, come do this wedding. I said, all right, well, how hard can it be? So I show up to this wedding, and it was a lot harder than playing at a house or a club or something. It was a lot more that it entailed. Like I had to be you're responsible for the biggest day of some people's lives.
Right,
I mean?
right.
So I did a good job, but you know, it was nerve-wracking. But come to find out, that was my calling. Weddings was my thing, and I was really good at it. So I mean, if you follow me on Facebook, you know I'm doing a wedding almost every weekend.
Getting into that, piggybacking off of what he just said. So, getting back to your music, where can people find? Yeah, that's right. You just had an album to drop.
I did. Yep.
What was the name of that, man?
My group and I, 7 City Syndicate, we just released the album. The album is called My Brother's Keeper.
Right.
That name speaks for itself. The guys and I have been friends for probably 10 to 15 years because we've known each other through the music industry.
Right.
And you know, we connected with each other about maybe 2 years ago and said, Shane, you want to be a part of 7 City Syndicate? And I said, well, you know what? I've been solo all these years doing it by myself.
True.
It might be fun to link up with some guys who are talented and hustle and all of us do it together. And we came together, and when we formed it, we just kind of took off, man. It just kind of broke off.
That's what's up.
But yeah, My Brother's Keeper.
Who you got on it?
Well,
if you can tell us.
Yeah. So first of all, we have several celebrity features on the project, and we went through a distributing site who's giving us a hard time because we have celebrity names on the project. So they're making us. So that's why it's not on streaming sites yet. It was supposed to release on the 18th, but we only have CDs and hard copies right now. It's not on the streaming sites yet, like iTunes, Tidal, things of that nature, because I got paperwork submitted to show that I own the rights to these vocals from these artists. They even wanted rights for my verses on it and stuff. Like I'm a celebrity or something. They wanted me to submit stuff to saying that we could use my vocals. So we're working on that. That should be within the next couple weeks or so. You should be able to go on all streaming sites and hear it. But temporarily, we got CDs on deck.
Yeah, I saw that you made a post.
Yeah.
You had a picture of, it was just all CDs, went back old school.
Yeah, I mean, and also we have some scan cards where you can scan with your phone.
Right.
And they will take you to all the other 7 City Syndicate music, which is on iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, all the sites. You can find us on all those sites. So look up 7 City Syndicate, or you can look up Shane Dollar. My group members are all on iTunes as well. We got Drama, we got Gung Ho Camacho, we got Rich KRK, and our DJ Trizzles. He's putting a project out later this year too, like a compilation of stuff he produced.
Bet. If you're not tuned in, you're now rocking with the best sound, your host, Sensation, on another dope-ass episode of Sans Corner. Hey, I gotta pay my bills right quick, man. This is a sponsored show. Hey, man, when it comes to our voice, our culture, we talking about the one and only Drinking on Sundays. Ro Holla, Doc Ford on board. Salute, man.
Shout out, Ro, Doc.
Hey, shout out to my hey, Doc.
Monte.
I saw the post Doc made. We
Hey.
gonna get into that on the sports part. Hey, I saw that, Doc. We gonna talk about that. But yeah, man. Drinking on Sundays, man. Salute. Got my cup here signed by Joe Mafia, you know what I'm saying?
Legendary Joe Mafia.
Legendary Joe Mafia was on the show. Also, I want to talk about my second sponsor. We talk about Lisa's Restaurant and Lounge located on what three? Hey man, help me out.
Shawan Drive.
The address.
I'm not sure.
307 Shawan Drive, man. 307 Shawan Drive.
Right.
Yeah, that is 307 Shawan Drive. Sorry, Lisa, I had a brain fart. Hey man, make sure you get in there for a theme nights, man. Tuesday is reggae night, Wednesday is karaoke night. Make sure you get in there. Hey, Monday through Thursday, Monday through Thursday, she shuts down. The lounge area is open. She shuts down at 12. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, she shuts down at 2 in the morning. So make sure y'all get there, man. Doors open up, I want to say around about 9.
Where she got some good wings too, man.
Yeah, the wings are great. Those wings are great. She has the daily specials. You get the 6-piece wings, the burger, or the it's been a while. I got to sit up here and get back into this shit. But the shrimps, and you can get fries with that either or. Fries come with either one on for $5, man. Also, make sure you get on her daily whale special, $2 whales, drinks, beers, happy hours. Make sure you get there, man. Lisa's located on that shit. I got that wrong. I want to say 107.
There you go.
107 Shawan Drive. Hey, you can't miss it, man.
You can Google that too.
You can Google that, man. I'm sorry. I gotta get right on that,
Lisa's
man.
Restaurant.
Lisa's Restaurant and Lounge, man. Get there. Hey, man. Whenever you need your events, weddings, as my homeboy right here just said, weddings. You need events. You need your birthdays. I don't know, bar mitzvahs. We can even talk about Easter egg hunts. Maybe your baby just came out the womb.
Talk, sir.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever you need any event, photographer.
That's it.
Make sure you holler at my main man, Richard Griffin, man. It's Richie_Photo Pro on Instagram, Richard Griffin on Facebook. Holler at my main man. He does pictures. Hey, man, has great deals, does good work. The man does commercials, too. Also, he's a social media manager. He can manage your accounts. He does mine, my business page, Jericho said. Hey, man, holler at my main man. Also, get another shout out to my other sponsor, the one and only Alex Giles, man, of 9A Clothing. Hey, shit getting real serious over there, getting real deep. This man is on his way to having his clothing line pretty much sealed up, man. Him and his wife. Make sure you holler at him, 9A Clothing, whenever you need those shirts like the one I got on right now, that Jericho saying well, that Sands Corner wear. Make sure you holler at him. Also his wife. Whenever you need those, I don't know, maybe those skin tight crop tops with the beat, but you want to sit up there and have that printed in material on it. Holler at his wife, man, Linda Giles, man, Bougie Boutique. Or was it Bougie Fashion?
Bougie Fashion.
Bougie Fashions. Bougie Fashions Boutique. Linda, Linda, I just did that now. Hey, Linda. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, make sure you holler at her, man, for the Bougie Fashions, man, for that nice female swag that you need to have going on. Hey, man, but now that I got that out the way, if you're now tuned in, you're now rocking with the best. I am the one and only Sense of the Ace, aka Jericho Sin, and this is his corner. I got the one and only Shane Dollar. He's up here right now, man. The one and only, man. Shane Dollar, man. So, man, we'll get back to you, man. So you're a rapper.
Right.
You're a DJ.
Yep.
Ludacris ain't got shit on you. Alright, so let's talk about, how long you've been in this, but before we get into that, why you decided to rap?
Why did I get into hip hop? Okay.
Period.
Well, I grew up in the 80s. My older brother, he's 8 years older than me, and he used to always be around the house playing Run DMC, Beastie Boys, LL Cool J, and then even on the R&B side, he played a lot of Keith Sweat and just hip hop music and New Jack Swing and all that. I just loved all that music as a child, and so when I was about maybe 12 or 13. I started writing my own rhymes, and it turned out I was pretty decent at it. I would just rap to my family, to my dad, my brother, and this is back when you would take a tape, and I would put paper in the top of the tape.
Inside, so you could sit up there and record it.
And put it in, and I would record myself rapping, while I played an instrumental off another tape player and record myself making tapes at home. So I had like the original mixtape, kind of, you know. So that's how I got started with it. I just really loved hip hop, and you know, early off it started off with LL Cool J was my favorite MC as a child, and then I grew a little bit, and when I was around 13 or 14, Biggie came out, and you know, it was like nothing like I've ever heard before, you know, and I just felt like he was speaking through things that I've seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is really making me visualize this, and like I see this every day, the stuff he's saying.
Paint a picture.
Yeah, he painted a picture with his words.
Yeah.
So I fell in love with him. Then a couple years later, my GOAT MC dropped, Jay-Z. And so when he came out with Reasonable Doubt,
oh man,
I was like 16 years old, right? And I remember me and all my homeboys, like, we won't nobody else on that tape but us. We put it in and we would just, man, we loved that, man. Everything about it.
I got two questions for you. One, I got to get back to them. One of them was about your album. I wanted to get back to that. When you were saying celebrity features, can you mention some of the celebrity features that are up there?
Yeah, on the project, the My Brother's Keeper project, we got Keith Murray, most beautifulest thing in this world, legendary MC. We got him on the record. We got Nature from The Firm on the record. Nature. We got Mickey Fax. I don't know if everybody knows him, but Mickey Fax, he's really dope. He's got records with Drake, John Legend, like he's Royce 5'9". He's working with a lot of good people. We got him on the joint. We got Quan. Remember Quan from Nas? We got Quan on the joint. We got Bubba Sparks on the joint on the record, and then I got a couple of more records that are not on this project with Bizarre from Eminem's group D12. Cannabis is on two. We got two with Cannabis, and another one we keep Murray is on another project. So we just kind of like just working with everybody, man.
That's dope. Now I got to ask a question because after that, you know, I got to ask this question to clear up, you know what I'm saying, something that's in the air. Hey man, so it has been said that a couple rappers, or maybe one in general, or maybe a couple rappers have called you racist.
Yeah, they have actually. Yeah.
You're all right. I know you.
Right.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say this, and I can't say no more on it because what I'm saying is just that. Hey man, Shane is not a racist. Quote, that's the quote right there. I can't speak no more on. I know. Look, so right. What is your response?
I don't have any response to it per se because my actions speak for themselves.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I grew up in the same neighborhood. I mean, you know, I'm white, obviously. But I grew up in black neighborhoods my entire life. In fact,
we grew up together.
You know
we
what I mean?
grew up together. Football. We've traveled from Suffolk to Portsmouth to anywhere just playing football against other people, man. Like this. Look,
and another thing, because the world has a lot of race relations going on right now. It's a lot of stuff going on, and it's real heavy, and it's back prevalent in the world, really heavy right now. I want to say, in the era that we grew up, the racial relations in that era were so much better than I've ever seen it.
That is a fact.
In our era, our age group, you know, I never, and I'm not one of those people who say I don't see race. Yes, I see race. I see that we look different, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't judge by race. I see it, and that's okay. You know, I have no qualms with everybody, man, white boy, he can spit. You know, the white boy, he can ball, stuff like that. I've heard that my whole life. Never offended me. You know what I mean? But in our era, y'all never looked at me as white boy Shane hanging out with y'all.
It was just Shane.
It was Shane. You know what I'm saying? It was Shane, dog. Like, hold up. So before we sit up there and pull out and going to play football, or well, we want to meet up with some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Right. And before we pull out, where's Shane at? Shane probably gonna have Parker. Then you got T with the dreads. Yeah. Like, we need it. Like no, we never no. I can genuinely 100% wholeheartedly say this is one guy right here. No, I will fight with him.
Well, here's one thing that happens in all races. A lot of white folks blame all black people or treat all black people the same because of the actions of one. And I think that's the reason why some people have looked at me in that way. Maybe they have
Okay. All right.
a prejudice towards something that has happened to them from white folks, and they just look at all of us like that, and which is not right either. So on both sides of the coin, that happens.
True.
I'm not saying that it's right, but it happens.
That does happen on both
And
sides.
that.
Hey, thanks for pointing that out, man. That does happen on both sides of the coin, man. For
Yeah,
real.
like if I were to blame a whole group of people for something that one person did to me, how can you do that? That's just like when you get in a relationship with a person and they bring the baggage in that the last person did to them, and they treat you bad because of what he did to them.
That's right.
It's the same. It's on the same point. So you got to judge people individually. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, but this is gonna be a question I wanted to get out there. I wanted to ask you. I didn't let you know I was gonna ask you until you just said what you just said. How do you feel about the statement "all lives matter"?
Well,
Retrospect, when Black Lives Matter is being said.
obviously, it's a given that all lives matter. It don't have to be said.
Right.
That's a given.
Right.
The reason that Black Lives Matter is being said is because it means Black Lives Matter too. Like, we matter. You know what I mean? Like, we're being targeted by law enforcement. We need your help right now. So that's why white people like me can step up and just have your back. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I think it's just all lives matter is a given. Everybody knows that. That's not, Black Lives Matter don't mean that your life don't. You know what I mean? That's how I view it. So.
Perfect response, man. I like that, man. I love that, as a matter of fact. You're now tuned in. You're now rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sensei Nation, on another dope-ass episode of Sense Corner, man. I got the one and only Shane Dollar. Hey, man, my co-host, Chuck Black, man, he's out on an emergency personal call. Hey, man, thinking about you, bro. Like I said, I got the one and only Shane Dollar, man. Hey, his people's just dropped the album, man. Seven City Syndicate. Make sure you go ahead and he has hard copies. Get at him. Look him up on Facebook at Shane Johnson. I don't know what your Instagram is.
Shane Dollar 757 on all platforms. That's Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Everything is Shane Dollar 757.
Word, man.
You can find me on all of them.
Got the one and only, man. Hey, so moving along, when we're talking about longevity, we're talking about working with celebrities and their personalities. What advice do you have for the other rappers that they want to try to have features with celebrities or whatnot? What advice do you have to give to them?
Well, I've told people, like, I started working with celebrities probably when I was about 21.
But you've been on Bubba Sparks for 10 years, so that's almost a gift.
Bubba was the one I developed a friendship with.
Right.
He and I became friends.
Right.
But before that, I opened for DMX. I opened for Twista. I opened for 3-6 Mafia. So those were the three first big shows that I ever got put on.
Wow.
Twista of the group of those was probably the asshole of all of them. DMX was super cool. 3-6 was super cool.
Twista, you talking all that fast shit, you asshole, man?
Yeah, he was the one kind of like standoffish towards the openers and stuff, and not conversating with us.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Twista,
He didn't really want to be bothered with it. He probably get hit with it a lot, though.
Twista, I'm going to just give you a given to say you probably was having a bad day.
He might have been.
You might have had a bad day.
But, so I had opened for Bubba Sparks at Fuego's in Virginia Beach.
Right.
Right? I don't even think it's open anymore. But that's been probably 12 years ago or so.
Right.
And we just connected. He liked what I did. And I'm not even Bubba Sparks esque type MC. When you hear me, you hear like maybe Rakim, Nas, like a '90s vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but Bubba can spit actually. Though. He actually has bars. He just had those commercial records.
Right.
But he just like, yo, man, I love what you did, man. And so we ended up connecting, and we did one record together. Probably a month after I met him, we did a record together, and we just developed a friendship. So since then, we've probably done 5 or 6 songs together, and I actually did one song for him on one of his mixtapes one time. So, and then we've kept in touch over the years, and we talk, and every time he comes down here, I open for him. I went on tour with him. I went on tour with Bubba and Nappy Roots. We did South Carolina, North Carolina, West Virginia, like a kind of a southern east type tour. That was my first taste of going on the road and getting paid some money to rap. And so I just developed a relationship from being on the show with him, and he liked what I did. And the other celebrities, I just reached out to them, sent them my music. Hey, what's up, man? I just be respectful to them. This is who I am. This is what I do. I'd love to work with you. And just
connected back.
Yeah.
Pure, Knots, Bubba Sparks, Bonnie Love, my main man Ace, Eric Knight was up here. That was on the show
That's
one
my
time.
dog, man.
Ace, man, yeah. All those grew up together. Super K, Rampage. Those, like you said, Keith Murray. Those are some of the various artists that you have worked with.
Right. And as far as features go, I've featured on almost everybody's record in the 757. Like I got verses with so many people, man. Like if I had to guess, I probably got 200 feature verses with other artists out here. You know what I mean? Like and this is about, I'm gonna say, going on 20 years of actually recording music.
So all right, Shane. So I'm 36, so that means you about 40.
Yeah, just turned 40.
All right, bet. So you got some more music coming out?
Yeah, I got a record myself, which is called 40, and it addresses the stigma that hip hop has that other genres of music don't have. Where, like, if you're in a rock band or you're an R&B group or whatever, you can be 50, 60 years old, and you're still making money and going and doing gigs and stuff. Even as a local musician, they still do that.
But in hip hop,
they judge you for it.
Yeah,
Man.
it seems like
it's
a
old
cutoff.
motherfucker, man.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
like
too
a
fucking
cutoff.
old, man. You know, and shit like that. And basically, the premise of that project is not only addressing that stigma, but there's some other stuff I address on it too, like the racial relations going on. I got a song talking about all that, and I got a song talking about not COVID-19 specifically, but choose what to believe and what not to believe. Like, you know, pick which parts of it have facts backing them up.
Are you sending your kids to school this year?
No, I'm not. And I'm not one of those people who's terrified of it and who's like scared to death, but I just figure better safe than sorry.
That's right.
When you sending, we're not sending our kids to school.
No, sir.
We're not doing that. So I'm gonna shift into another gear. Y'all know how I like to do. Y'all met my man. Y'all know him. I'm shifting to another gear. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of news right quick. We'll talk about a little bit of news right quick, man. Hey, man. Hey, Rich. Hey, Shane. Y'all know Kanye done accused Kimmy K of sleeping with Meek Mills, right?
I saw that today.
What's wrong with that whole situation? I just know. All I know is the dude went crazy. That's what they say.
But
I don't know. You got to look at both sides.
But see, he does this all the time. Every few years, he kind of goes off the deep end and says some wild stuff.
If you don't know, Kim and Meek work for a non-profit organization that they're trying to help people in prison
people. Yeah,
in prison. Yeah.
Shout out to Robert Kraft, New England Patriots. He's on that team with them too. He's a part of that squad with them as well. And Jay-Z.
So you like the New England Patriots?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get into that in a minute. I can't believe he just did that. I can't believe he just did that. Hey, look, see, there you go.
I'm sorry,
you alright? Cause we don't. Hey, look, I'm making my way.
I'm get to it.
Making my way downtown. I'm trying. We can get to that. But yeah, man, Kanye done accused Kim, man, of sleeping around with Meek Mills. Meek made a post on Twitter. He was saying, no, that's all cap. I read up on it. It was this is what I've read up on like 3 or 4 different articles. Hey, at no point in time was Meek and Kim alone at any point in time. They were not.
They didn't have an entanglement.
They did not have an entanglement.
He was just.
There was no
he was
entanglement.
just in his feelings about it.
Yeah, he was just in his feelings about that. I agree with you. He was just in his feelings. She's going to meet up with him.
Yeah.
He ain't there.
Yeah. Why can't I come with you?
Yeah, no, you stay here. You stay here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, in Kanye's defense though, hey man, Kanye has a bipolar disorder. Kanye, man,
but he does make a lot of sense in a lot of stuff he does say. But you know, they say that most geniuses are crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It's a thin line between genius and crazy.
Yeah.
Look at his
music.
music.
Not crazy.
Look at how great he is.
Right.
Look at how great he is at
the stuff he does do.
and what he does well. You know what I mean?
I'm not
Look how
questioning-
great that is.
I'm not
That's
questioning
genius
his
work.
production. I'm
You know
not
what I
questioning
mean?
his production.
That's genius work.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I
questioning-
mean? But you have to be a certain amount of crazy to be a genius at something.
The man said Harriet Tubman did not help free the slaves.
That's
As a
what
matter
he
of fact,
believes. That's what he believes.
Well, let's put that this way though. Let's look at this.
Kanye, I don't know, dog. I can't. No.
She is an American hero. I mean,
That's right.
point blank.
That's right.
No matter what she did, how she did it,
She's an American.
she's an American hero.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Alright, so what I'm gonna say on that is Kanye, man, hey look, man, tighten up, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And if she did, you know, if she did sleep around Meat Mills, you know what I'm saying? Well, she did. Ain't shit you do about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right, bet. Hey, look, man. So we gonna get it. We gonna move into another thing. Hey, by the way, man, I just want to say this name like 4 or 5 times right quick. You know what I'm saying? Breonna Taylor, 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 Breonna Taylor. Her killers, I'm gonna say killers. Her killers are out roaming around free, still enjoying their best life. So we're gonna move into another thing, man. Right after I said that, hey, look, I wanted to say something too. Yeah, Black Lives Matter too. But we got to make it matter to us too, man. I ain't talking about none in Virginia. I'm talking about 15 people that were shot in a drive-by shooting in Chicago while they were attending a funeral for somebody else that was killed in a drive-by.
15 all at one time.
The oldest person that was killed, that was injured in this drive-by shooting was a 65-year-old woman. She was shot. Out of 15 of them, 14 were hospitalized. Out of those 14, there was 2 in particular. One was in critical condition, and the other one was in extremely critical condition. Now, see, I just learned myself something right there because I didn't know it could be an extremely.
levels of critical condition.
Yeah, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So that means you fucked up, but shit. You know what I'm saying?
So it was some beef over the dude that was killed already.
What it sounds like to me is somebody actually said I shoot your funeral up. Caught the people coming as they were coming out of the funeral in Chicago, and like Chicago, man, has like
it's one of the highest murder rates in the country.
And as of the 20, I believe it was the 21st, 14 days prior to the 21st, there were 116 shootings or murders.
Wow.
Hey, don't quote
They had a
unquote.
little bit of time.
But I looked that up and I'm like, bro, like,
You know, where we from, there's shootings that occur, but it's few and far in between. You don't hear about it like that. You know what I mean? It happens.
where we from, when somebody dies, everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
This isn't something that happens on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And
It's
then-
like a big thing when it
Yeah,
happens.
it's a big thing. Where we from, when somebody gets shot alone, it's a
Yeah.
big thing. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 and 6 stories about it or what happened. You know what I'm saying?
On that subject, I've even been shot, stabbed, jumped, all that, and right in Suffolk. Yeah.
So, man, you know, all right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and try to say this now. We, the black delegate, would like to trade Jesse Smollett, Juicy Smollett, and his little brother Hakeem for Shane Dollar and all I can eat double cheeseburgers at McDonald's. Hey.
That's a deal they can't refuse.
Hey, let me get that, man. Hey, shifting into another gear, man. We talking about sports, man. We talking about sports. Now we can talk. Now we can talk. All right, if y'all don't know it, Shane is a fucking patriot. If you don't know it, so he just had he's tatted. So he recently just had some shit just pulled up off. He had some stress pulled up off his shoulders.
How did you feel at that moment? When
Shane didn't know what the fuck he was gonna do.
Tom Brady is like, I'm not playing.
So, man, look, I've been a Patriots fan since Drew Bledsoe. You know what I mean?
You're a Patriots fan.
I was 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
With a Drew Bledsoe jersey, you know.
You're a patriot.
So when Tom Brady came in, I didn't know who the hell he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, he became my favorite player, obviously. I mean, you know, the dude did things for that organization that no football player has ever done.
He created the tuck.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Cheating shit.
But,
Yeah. We know you don't play for the Patriots and all, but in regards to Deflategate and Radio Gate and all these gates, man, what you got to say about your team, man?
I plead the fifth on any.
Okay, all right, I understand now.
But yeah, when Brady left, it did kind of hurt a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I've been watching this man for 20 years. I've been to games, been standing from me to you at the bottom of the stadium, me and my son looking at him. Like my whole family, we Patriots fans. We love the Patriots. And so it did sting a little bit, but you know, I got faith in Bill Belichick. I mean, you know, when Brady went out, Matt Castle won 12 games. When Brady was out, Garoppolo won games, and he went on to be a superstar.
It is well to be known that, hey, look, Tom Belichick know what the hell he's doing when it comes to personnel. Man.
Yeah,
he know. Hey, look, he got a backup plan.
So I wasn't really worried about the team not being good. I was concerned because I'm gonna miss seeing this dude play. So I'm not, and I don't fault him for going to Tampa Bay because he never took the big payout in New England. He never gave him the big payout.
Do y'all got to see them? Do y'all got to see them this year?
No, unless it would be in the Super Bowl, which I don't know what the chances of that are. But it could be. We got Cam Newton now.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Tom Brady did go to the Patriots. I'm sorry, he did go to the Bucks,
and he got a strong offense.
And he did call up his homeboy Gronk that was already retired.
That dude salt in the wound right there.
He was retired. He called Gronk up and like, look, bro.
Like, fuck Bill, man. We ain't playing no more. Come on.
And Gronk said, yeah, fuck it. Nah, yeah, let's go get this money, dog. You know
but Brady got $100 million a year contract for 2 years. He got $200 million to play for 2 years.
Yeah.
Patriots never gave him
Never.
And he took a
they
pay
would
cut.
have, but he
early on. But he took a pay cut so they could get better players to win.
Right.
He was a win first guy. He was a team first guy. And he's going out. He's going to be 43 years old this season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's playing till he's 45, he said.
Is he the oldest player in the league?
He probably, Adam Vinatieri might be the oldest. He's still playing, right?
Adam Vinatieri, the kicker.
He's 48, I think.
Mr. Perfection.
Yeah. He was a Patriot.
And he was. Hey man, we gonna shift it to another year. We're still talking about sports. We're still in the NFL. Hey man, they talking about all fans are gonna be wearing masks if you come. A lot of teams are not saying that they're not open. All this shit for real to be determined.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They still might not open no game.
And that's a fact. But a lot of stadiums are saying that they are not open. The Rams, they said no.
The best thing would be
the Jets, no. Las Vegas, no. You know what I'm saying? But some stadiums are saying, yeah, we're gonna have, instead of this amount, we're gonna cut our people in half so they can have, the 6 feet, and all fans will be required to wear a mask, man. What you think about that?
That's hard to do through a whole football game.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, a game could last 3 or 4 hours.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it on the whole time. That's hard.
Once you enter.
Yeah.
Once you enter, it gotta be on.
Think about the people that now, they were watching the fans, but now they're watching to see if they got something on their face now.
Yeah.
Think about the alcohol being involved. The person that's bucking be like, man, fuck this mask, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be definitely
It's a lot of different changes. Just like NBA not having no fans. Like,
there's a couple teams in the NFL that also want to play their games with no fans.
Yeah, Jets is one because I had tickets to Jets and Patriots, and the Jets is not allowing fans in the stadium. So I guess a credit towards another game, but where the fuck am I gonna go if ain't nothing open? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, we just wanted to let you know, Round Hill says we don't care about your Patriots. we don't care about your Patriots. Cam Newton was cool.
The Washington football team.
Let's get to that.
Your football team.
Let's get to that. The Washington football team. Let's get to that right quick. Hey, how all y'all Redskins fans feel right about that?
Hey, Doc.
Hey, hold on, Doc.
Doc said he leaving the football team.
Doc has been a Redskin fan.
Die-hard
Redskin fan since I remember. So imagine me scrolling down and I see this big ass black bird. Doc say he is a Baltimore Raven now. He can't do it. Fuck this shit.
You gotta stay with the red and gold, man.
What you doing, man?
So look, on the subject of the Redskins changing their name. So tell me this. Is the Native American community offended by the word Redskin? Have they been offended by it?
Are they offended by the word Warriors? Because I heard they were the Washington Warriors
The Cleveland Indians, you know, like
Good question. The Cleveland Indians.
are they offended by that?
The Chicago Blackhawks.
Why this comes up every few years.
Right.
I've heard about this my whole life.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, who are they really offended by that? Is redskin a derogatory term? Because I'm not Native American. I don't know. I don't know Native American people, so I don't know if it's a derogatory term or not.
Being honest, all my life, I thought since it was a football team, I thought, damn it was cool.
I did too. So, but so maybe they are doing the right thing if it is offensive to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, while we got all these other race relations going on, maybe it's the right thing to do for them. You know what I mean?
Good point, man. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to basically stay on par with what's going on.
Yeah, and then maybe they should. You know, like I said, I can't speak for Native Americans because I don't know. But I see people posting, "Oh, that's not derogatory. Native Americans, that don't offend them and stuff like that."
To you.
Yeah, right.
To
They
me.
don't offend us.
That's right. No, it don't offend us. I'm like, all right.
Redskins could be like nigger or honky.
Yeah, it could be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It could
to
be
them,
like
but
anything to them.
I wouldn't know.
You don't know. I don't know them.
Speaking upon football this year, it's also been said that every football, along with the national anthem, that the black national anthem will be played along in this year. The NAACP, if you don't know, let every voice. If you didn't know, that will be played right along with it. Alright, so I'm gonna get some flack with it. I know I'm gonna get some flack for this for saying this. I know I am, dog, especially from Chuck.
Say it.
I'm gonna say it, dog. Now, look, I'm pro-black. I am. If you don't know me, look, man, look at my post. I'm pro-black. I'm gonna just say that might be going. Alright, might be going. Alright, I'm gonna just fuck it. Let it go. Let it ride. 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 I ain't gonna say. Let it ride. Play it.
Right, but it
Play
does. To me,
Please. I mean,
to me, it just seems a little petty.
yeah.
A little.
A little.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little.
Since you're playing your song, I want to play my song.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's why I'm gonna say
if
let
they
it
were
ride.
playing
You think it might just be a little forced?
Yeah,
I think it is for.
I mean,
Like,
if
try
it
to
was
keep, maybe try to keep the money. You know what I'm saying? You know,
if
keep
it was
the black
already
dollars
being
in
played,
football.
just being played less or something
Do
like
you
that.
think? Do you think Jay had a say in that? Because you know he's got a contract with the NFL to provide all the entertainment.
It's a possibility. It's
very big possibility, J-Man, for that part. I mean, I'm pro-black, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Wait, now you gotta wait another 5 minutes to watch the game. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
We'll sing both of them.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be 15 minutes of song.
We gonna sing both of them.
I don't see a reason not to, though. I mean,
Nah, it's cool.
I
you know
don't
what
see
I'm
a
saying?
reason not to.
This is just I was like, you know.
or eliminate all of it and just play football.
that would be that. That would be great. Eliminate the national.
Because
make
you know, I had this conversation.
Yeah, it does to me a little petty. Now I know I'm gonna receive some flack from it.
I've had this conversation with other people, with white people and black people.
Yeah.
And the way that I say it is, well, the national anthem don't mean the same to black people that it does to some white people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It
It's
does.
not the same meaning. The flag don't mean the same thing to some blacks.
No.
It doesn't represent their freedom. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that. Okay, it does represent freedom for Europeans.
Right.
Right?
Right.
They won all their rights and all that. The country was opened up for them, and they had their own branches and stuff. So it does represent that for them.
That's right.
So if you want to celebrate it, that's cool. But don't be mad of those who don't celebrate it because it don't mean that to them. You know what I mean?
Good point, man.
So
Good point, man. Hey, man, sitting up here while we talking about sports and getting to one more thing. Hey, man, you know your boy T.O., man. T.O. still
got the
went,
wheels.
so he still got the wheels, dog. I don't know if you know it or not, but T.O. went. I don't know who the other guy was, but it was 3 guys.
Chad Johnson was one of them.
I didn't
Ocho
see-
Cinco.
I didn't see Ocho Cinco in
There was
that.
somebody else too.
There was some
Like
other
current.
person,
It
and
was a
then
current player.
it was T.O., and then it was Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. It was Ocho Cinco, Tyreek Hill.
The video I saw was Tyreek Hill, T.O., and some other guy. I don't know who that was, but he was 3rd place. So Tyreek Hill finished that jam. He won it with a 4-2. But T.O. went too far behind him with a 4-4.
He's 46.
And he's 46 years old now. Hey, man. Somebody get that man a job, man.
Hey, Bill Belichick, hit him up, man.
No.
They'll do that for a
Or,
year
hey,
contract.
or go get Dez, one of them old Cowboys.
Dez? Yeah, why anybody gave Dez a job? Dez? Hey, Cincinnati. Yes, I am a Cincinnati Bengals fan if you don't know. Cincinnati.
What about
Hell no,
Antonio
that
Brown?
shit
Get
never-
Antonio Brown like I was gonna do.
Antonio might end up in Tampa Bay. Tom like Antonio.
Man, we're gonna move on to we're gonna shift it to another gear. We're gonna shift it to the NBA, man. Because I just realized I got a sucker ass team with the management that won't do shit. They ain't gonna spend money. We're gonna talk about the NBA. I ain't got a lot to talk about, but Patrick Beverly has left the team. Patrick Beverly has left, not altogether. Patrick Beverly has left
He don't want
the
to
team.
play.
He's said he leaves the team because he has an emergency personal matter that he has to take. He has to sit up there and take care of, man. What do you think that does for the Clippers?
Well, he is a emotional leader and a defensive leader, obviously. But the Clippers, even without him, dog. Kawhi and Paul George,
They straight.
that's a crazy duo.
They straight.
With both of them hitting on all cylinders,
They
they
straight.
hard to beat. And the Lakers is their only comp, you know, in the West, in my opinion. I mean, there's good teams in the West, you know what I mean? Like Houston is good.
But it's gonna come down to this.
James Harden, while we're talking about Houston, has been confirmed to have the coronavirus. James Harden. Our thoughts, prayers go with James Harden, but
Well, there goes their shot as well. Because Westbrook ain't gonna do it by himself.
that's a deal. He can't do it by himself. You know what I'm saying?
He can do a lot of stuff by himself, but he ain't gonna win by
But
himself.
he can't do that one. Not without a bearded one.
But I think they'll be alright. I mean, they'll be okay without Beverly, man. He's a good player, but to me, he's a role guy.
Rich versus role player. We good on that. So we're gonna try to sit up here and shift into another gear, man. We're done with trending topics. We done sports. We done the news. We're going to shift into another gear, man. This is the versus battle. And if you don't know it, I reached out, and like I will be doing. Hey, you can make sure you can go ahead and hit us up. If I don't reach out, you can hit me up with your latest tracks, your dopest tracks, all for a little nominal fee of $10, and we will play your track versus somebody else's track on this show, on this platform. Make sure you do it, man. Hit me up, man.
I'm gonna play it tonight. 'Cause I don't get it.
And see, that's
This is the same thing that happened to your truck.
I sent it. And we're still alive. So
I was gonna send spoon.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to sit up there and do the versus action maybe a little bit later. That will be against Vo Black and versus Chronicle. Those will be the two tracks coming up.
Two very, very good MCs.
Very dope MCs. I'm kind of like mad right now because I thought I got that done. That's my fault.
Shout out Vo and Chronicle,
Shout out
man.
to Vo and Chronicle, man. Hey man, we're gonna get those two. We're gonna get y'all out there, man.
Not only great MCs, but great people as well.
Great, yes, man. Great people as well, man. Vo,
Community guys
Yeah.
who doing things for the community as well as very, very talented musicians.
dope, man. Make sure y'all look up Vo Black, man. Vo Black on Facebook, VOEE Black on Facebook. Make sure you hit up Patrick Chronicle Saunders, man. Make sure y'all hit him up. Hey man, check their music out. Both of them are dope artists. Chronicle is the best gospel rapper I've ever had.
He is.
It's seen by far.
Industry and all, he's better than
By
all of them.
far, there is nobody better. My main man from Suffolk, we grew up together. There's nobody better in gospel rap. Chronicle Saunders is what I call the definition of gospel rap, and I'm gonna just be 100 with you on that. Hey
I
dude,
concur.
our fault, my fault, you know what I'm saying? But on the next episode, I swear on my mama, we're gonna get that going on. Hey, Vo, my fault too. Vo Black, another dope MC, great guy as a person, great dude, man. Hospitality, man. Look, right, the dude is dope. Make sure you look him up on Facebook, Vo Black. He has his what is it? I forgot his album. Beach Summers.
Beach Life.
Beach Life. Make sure you check out his
Cop the glasses.
Beach Life. Yeah, again, cop his glasses too. Hey man, Vo is on all platforms, Spotify.
First Class Music Group.
Yeah,
man.
First Class Music Group. Also, shout out to First Class, man. I also have what's the face up here? Damn, what's his name? From First Class, man.
Jay Holmes, Brandish,
Damn.
Fuller, Ruger. They got a squad.
America?
They got a good squad, but we kind of messed up. I kind of messed up on that.
Visit your Ford
And
dealer.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move into another portion of the show. Where we're winding up. this is the part where I sit up here and get my main man Shane, you know what I'm saying, a 16 acapella, 16 or up to 32 acapella, so y'all can sit up there and listen to a skill see. You know that was coming.
I'm always ready though.
Yeah, I do. So we sit up here and I got my main man right here. Hey, look, this is not the last battle. I'm not spitting. I used to. This is not the last battle from 8 Mile. This is not the last battle from 8 Mile. This is Shane, man. This is the one and only Shane Dollar, man.
You want to do B Rabbit versus Papa Doc?
I'm not choking. I'm not gonna choke, Shane. I'm not gonna choke, Shane. No, but this is about you, though, bro.
All right.
This is about you. At least 16. And give me at least a 16, right, bro.
Hey, yo. The backbreaker, stack paper and a black raider. I snap back to the bat looking past haters. You're outdated and overrated. And I ain't shaggy, but damn, I'm the local favorite. Often imitated, never duplicated. Oh yes, I used to be hopeless. I had to cope with less hope, now I'm so blessed. No stress, I be chillin' with a bag of money. Being broke is a joke, y'all a bag of funny. Dummy, I'ma show them the rope. I let them hang themselves, I just throw them the rope. And yeah, I know I rhyme the same word twice, but I don't give a fuck cause I'm just that nice. I dream like forever, but live like I die today. Feet to the street, I beat a beat like it's Annie Mae. Hey. Annie, are you okay? And rest in peace to the late, great Michael J. Cause all your stories are a fable, guy. You got your life off TV, you the cable guy. Cats sleeping when they ain't even half decent. Come on, step up, you get your ass beaten. Why make 5 when I can make 10? I'ma make money, y'all can make friends. We in the same game, I'm a better player. Cause you in cahoots with investigators. Blood splatter on your wall like a decorator. And I don't give a fuck about a record label. Who said I ain't the best? He a fucking liar. I treat rappers like the campground and open fire. I'm a hustler, yeah, and you still a fiend. I'm with your bitch getting head like a guillotine. I'm all that with a coke and a bag of chips. My girl don't wear no shoestrings so she never trip. And you a faggot in the locker room. You watching me cause you know my shit dropping soon. I own my masters, y'all ain't got no rights. My flow is like Robin Givens. I fuck up mics. I talk mad shit, yeah, cause I'm a fucking threat. I'm too sick, I send your dog to the fucking vet. I got juice like Pac on the roof. I'm so sick, my album came with a doctor's excuse. They talking bullets, I keep a clip full. I'm the barber, I can have you clip, fool. That's good enough?
That's good enough, bro.
Fire.
Man, said my flow like Robin Givens. I fuck Mike's up. Hey, yo, man, if you're now tuned in, you rock with the best. I'm your host, Sensei H, on another dope episode of Sans Corner. You pretty much missed this episode, but just like any episode, you can catch me on YouTube, my channel, Sans Corner. It's 2 Sans Corners up there. Look for the one with me. You'll know the difference. And you can sit
the
up.
Real Sans Corner.
Yeah, the real Sans Corner. You'll know the difference. It's another one up there. I don't know what that one's about, but you'll see me. We're sitting up here winding down. You know, if you missed it, you can do like I say. You always do like the rest of the episodes and take that and rewind back and watch it, man. Watch your favorite shows on my channel. Hey, man. So we get into the last portion of the show. This is the final thought, man. Sans final thought, man. Hey, man. Final thought, Shane.
So we addressed a lot of things on the show today. I hate to bring it back to the race stuff because it's like we're beating on the subject, but right now it's like the most important thing in the world right now. Like it's the biggest thing going on in the world aside from coronavirus.
Speak your mind.
But I just want everybody to get on the same page, man. Let's get behind each other. Let's get beside each other, and and let's help each other when we're down, no matter who you are. No matter what your background come from, no matter what your religion is, none of that even matters. Nothing matters, man. Just be a good person in general. You know what I mean? And let's support each other and show love. And because the only way to get out of a hole is somebody helping you out of it. And if you got the power to help somebody, then why not help?
That was dope, man. Hey, man, this was a long time coming.
This
was supposed to have been happening so many times ago, but we had things going on. And it was an honor to have you here on my show, man. It was an honor. We finally got this, and it was an honor to have you here, man.
I appreciate it.
Hey, man, Rich, man. Final thought, man. I'm gonna give you, final thought, man.
Stop playing. You've been playing long enough. Stop playing. You want it, go get it.
Dope, man. That was a dope. Hey, man, Sin's final thought, man. Hey, man, don't nothing come to a sleep with a dream. You got to get up and get out there and get it, because ain't nobody going to give you nothing free but advice, man. I hope you can get what I'm saying. That's my word, my final word, my last word. Rich, don't sit up here and act like that. I'm not trying to wrap the show up, and you don't want to sit up here and cut this shit off, because I'm about to do it right now. Hey, man, if you're now tuned in, you have just finished rocking with the best. I'm your host, Sincere the Ace, the one and only Shane Dollar. Hey, man, appreciate you, man. We get with you.